Brandon Aiyuk is a loser. Some crazy things have happened today. The 49ers and Brandon Aiyuk, that was just a whole thing that happened earlier today. Brandon, we'll talk about it right now. Brandon Aiyuk, you can see I added the little in quotations loser because that's what he is. I mean, Brandon Aiyuk voided his contract. He's basically not going to finish his 4-year contract or whatever it was with the 49ers, and he wants to go out. Brandon, I'll just ask you, what was your initial reaction when you read this news about Brandon Aiyuk, the little brackets loser? What did you feel about it?
Thank you, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, or whatever God you believe in. Thank you for blessing us with getting this mother, you know what, off our team.
Mother bleep.
I say that,
Mother bleep.
yeah. That
No, go ahead and say it. Go ahead. No, you can say it, Brandon. Say anything you want. I don't care.
Well, I don't think he's actually had sex with any mothers. But yeah, you could say he's a loser. I mean, he's better than us at football. He's got way more money.
He might be better than me at football, Brandon. I'm pretty good. 6'7" tight end. I'm joking.
No, I'm 6'6" too. You got the two tallest 49ers creators right now going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what was your initial reaction? What was your initial reaction on reading this? Like my initial reaction, my jaw fell to the floor. I was just shocked. That's basically
I didn't expect him to play this year anyways. So like to me, I mean, he was always going to be gone in the offseason. So like I was happy that they were able to void the money in 26. I thought they were going to have to try and trade him and maybe include Mac Jones in a deal because no one wanted his contract. So like I'm glad they're able to release him now in the offseason. They're able to move on with Ricky Pearsall as their wide receiver 1, Jordan Watkins as their wide receiver 2.
Yeah. I mean, this is just, to me, like I said on your stream, I thought he was going to play. I literally posted a TikTok. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I posted it. I was like, you know what? Brandon Aiyuk is going to be a 49er this year. He's going to play. And it's just like, it's like, ever since Aiyuk signed his contract, I'd never liked him. Like, just to be completely honest, because the guy, like I've told you, he's wearing ski masks and Instagram posts. Like, buddy, you are literally a millionaire. You never wore ski masks before, but now you're making $50-some million a year. Now you're posted up in Instagram photos wearing ski masks, flexing watches.
You've never worn a shiesty, bro?
No. Have you worn a shiesty, Brandon? Actually, Brandon, you definitely. No, Brandon, you definitely seem like the type of person just shiesty. I'm joking.
I have not done it.
No, but like it's just his whole personality changed. Like Brandon, like I've told you, he was a happy, fun guy. He's just not outgoing, but he had like some sort of personality. And now it's just him. He like all of his like Instagram captions make no sense. They're like slang. I honestly have never heard anyone talk like that. Maybe people talk like that. I don't know. I've never heard it. It's just, I don't know. For me, I love this move for the 49ers just because now we don't have to worry about that contract anymore. And now we can plan for the future. What do you think the 49ers have to do future-wise? Like, what do you think the plan is now that Brandon Aiyuk is it official that he's no longer, like, is it 100% he's not going to be a 49er? Or is there a slim chance he could come back? No, right? Because he hates us.
No.
Yeah.
Well, not just that. They voided the contract effectively, right? Effective immediately.
Yeah.
He hasn't been showing up to practice anyways. He hasn't been a part of the team since he signed the contract pretty much. So like have fun with your former roommate, best friend. Who knows what else they do together, but Jane does.
Do you think he's going to go? Because like I've told you, I hope Brandon Aiyuk goes to like, I hope no team offers him anything and he goes to like the frickin' Titans and he's just, his career just goes downhill. This is what, listen, I'm not the type of person, I don't want to wish I don't want to wish anything bad upon someone. Like, I never want their career to go downhill. This guy, I hope his career goes downhill and he never gets a job again. Dude, Brandon, he literally had generational wealth. He still does. Like, he's still very, very, he's made great money. But this guy literally threw all that guaranteed money away not to play for the 49ers. What was going on behind the scenes? There had to have been something insane that went on that he didn't want to be on the team anymore. He wasn't even showing up at meetings.
Yeah.
Like,
that's bad. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
bad. I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, I hope he has a great life. I hope he has a fantastic career. Not with us.
Yeah, this guy just says BA to the Eagles when AJ Brown
No
gets
fucking
traded.
way. There's no way. They have Devontae Smith. They don't need another separator. They need a vertical threat, a 50-50 guy. They're going
So
to
you think he's going Washington Commanders?
Yeah. Adam Peters drafted him. It makes sense. He already gave Kinlaw $42 million. What's stopping him from giving him Aiyuk $50 on a new contract?
He could go to the Patriots too. I have a feeling the Patriots could be a team like
remember?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, he did. But now he looked like, see, this guy just looks like an idiot. He declined the Patriots, and now they're 9-2 and looking like the best team in the AFC. Like, they look elite, right? So I don't know. This whole thing is just crazy to me. Like, I genuinely Brandon, I really thought he was going to play this year. I thought he was maybe going to be a little bit of a change man. He's not. Like, I don't know what. Like, I asked you, what do you think the Niners now that they don't have to deal with that contract? What would you do if you're the Niners GM? I think I know what you're going to say, trenches, but like, what would you do? For me, I think it's now you have all that money. I think you roll with Pearsall, you roll with Jordan Watkins, Juwan Jennings. I'm still kind of done with Juwan Jennings. Like, Brandon Aiyuk is a loser. Juwan Jennings is trending that way. Like, he's trending to be a loser. So I think before he trends and actually officially hits that loser point, then you just ship off Juwan and let these rooks just cook. Let Pearsall cook, let Jordan Watkins cook, and then draft trenches, trade for a big trench guy. What would you do, Brandon? What would you do?
Well, they haven't been able to draft defensive linemen or offensive linemen.
No. Nick
in the
Bosa.
first round. Well, that fell to their lap because thankfully Arizona took the I'm not going to say that word, but we'll call it little person. Is that the correct term?
I think so. Yeah.
One of the best athletes in the world, but
he sucks. That was such a bad pick. Sorry.
But as an athlete, he's just not a good quarterback. He's a great athlete.
No.
There's a difference. And then if you say that, people say, "Oh, well, what are you saying? He's a good athlete, but he can't play quarterback." Lamar Jackson is a great quarterback who's also a great athlete, right? Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback who's also a good athlete, right?
Yeah.
Like, Kyler's just a great athlete. He's like Fields. Can't process a defense to save his life, right? They've been good at drafting receivers in the first round. I don't think I think there's no doubt that they're either taking a D lineman in round one. I think it goes like this. I think D line round one, wide receiver round two, or vice versa. That's how they're starting. And I don't even think it's an edge rusher. I think it's a DT.
I think it has to be a DT.
Desperately.
The other thing too is, do you think, let's say if the Niners still had Aiyuk and it was draft day and Teteroa McMillan fell to the Niners, do you think we would have picked Teteroa McMillan over Michael? You think that?
Yeah, I mean, they wanted Kelvin Banks.
Yeah.
So,
God, Kelvin Banks
he's been great. He's been great. Imagine if we had him instead of playing Ben Barch or whatever moron we're playing at.
Dude, that guy's
I'm sure he's a great family man. I love calling him a bum.
I love when you call, okay, that guy's ass, but he's better than me. That guy's a moron.
He is better than me. He's
you know what? I think he's
because you got fans that'll be like, "What boy? Have you fucking played in the NFL?" No, my mom didn't want me having concussions. I'm 6'6", 240. I probably could have played in the NFL if I tried, but no, I didn't. I did not play in the NFL. And yes, I can talk about players.
Exactly. This guy says Maj has got his. I've had this YouTube channel for a minute. Great Tone also said, "Are you going to an NFC West to stick it to the Niners?" Imagine he goes to the LA Rams. Actually, no, they would not. Dude, no, don't even say that. Don't say that.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't know. I like, honestly, If this happened in any other sport, like if this exact thing happened in a lot of other sports, I don't think you could get a job again. Like I'm a big hockey guy from Canada. I've never seen this happen hockey wise, if I can remember. But I think if this happened in hockey, I don't think any other team would want this guy. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know. Aiyuk is this whole thing. So this whole thing is crazy. Like it genuinely is crazy. But anything else you got to say, Brandon? I don't really know what else to say. Like this whole thing was just crazy to me.
Well, my boy Jake Dicker is on the stream right now, and he said
Jake Dicker.
AFC Chargers 25-1. I don't know without Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. I don't know. The AFC's wide open. It sure as shit won't be the Colts. It sure as shit won't be the Chargers because they don't have Rashawn Slater or Joe Alt. If they had one of those guys.
Imagine Joe Alt on the 49ers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Joe Alt, I mean, we were never bad enough to pick that high.
No, we weren't.
And our best chance was last year. We got really lucky winning 6 games and then getting the Cowboys had the tiebreaker or whatever, and we got that 11th pick, and we still fucked it up.
How do you think I'm blanking on the question. I actually just fully blanked on the question. I had a great question in my head and I just blanked on it. It was about the loser Brandon Aiyuk. But now I don't know. What do you think? Like, oh no, this was the question. How much money do this is not even a good question. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. How much money do the 49ers have going into next season now? Like, how much cap space do we have? If you could check, that'd be great because this is
we still had 55 from this season. We can lay it over. Thank God we don't have Mickey Loomis as our fucking GM. The Saints are always like 58 million under the cap, and they have some cap analyst that like gets them barely because you have to be in the NFL. There's a hard cap. You have to have at least $1 in cap space to play football. You know what I mean? You can't be under the cap. There's no luxury tax. It's a hard cap, right?
Yeah. So, and your friend Jake Dicker in the chat, when I went to that Chargers versus Steelers game, that's probably the most boring game I've ever been to. And I actually didn't know there was Chargers fans. Like I'm actually there. No, damn, she was not there. That would have been great. That would have been the highlight of my night.
Good for Herbert, bro. He's kind of like a goober.
Dude, like Herbert is a dog.
Like, dude, make money. So, like, I mean, that helps.
He is kind of it. Like, he kind of does look like it. Like Herbert, like not being mean. I bet Herbert's a very smart, intelligent guy.
Man of Jesus, probably.
He probably just wakes up and just like just he prays, does all that. But he does kind of seem like an idiot. Like he kind of seems like he has nothing going on up there. Sorry.
Well, what was this big thing coming out of Oregon? Why didn't he go before Tua? Tua was a great leader at the time.
Yeah.
Herbert was seen as quiet, not a leader, just talented and gifted, which is why he fell.
Oh my gosh. I also have to say this one thing before you talk about the Niners cap space. The Jake Dicker just said "Go Bolts." Okay, they have the worst slogan I've ever heard. Charge up. That is the most corniest thing I've ever heard. When the building was like charge up, I was like, "Holy crap! This is the worst thing I've ever."
Because look, I live in LA and I hate the Rams, right? Because I'm a diehard Niners fan. So I don't have a second team.
Chargers are you don't mind the Chargers?
No, I don't have a second team. But I like the Chargers. It would be sick if they won instead of the fucking Rams. Give me anybody but the Chiefs, Rams, or Eagles, or Seahawks, and we're good. Like, I'm good with anybody else. The problem is, it's one of those fucking teams every single year.
You're right. So how much money do the 49ers have now that Aiyuk's contract's voided? How much money do we have? Because, man, we could spend this off. Not spend all of it, but spend a good amount on D-line, offensive tackle, please.
No, Jake says Madison Beer is the most important thing that the Chargers have. Herbert needs to marry her if they want to win a Super Bowl. Every quarterback
ASAP.
You
would ASAP.
He's not stupid. She's not stupid either. She's like thinking about it. You got to think about it from like the female's perspective. Like the dude's 6'6". They want an athlete child, someone who can make money. They want a tall child. Madison Beer's not going to marry a 5'5" guy. She wasn't going to marry Zach Bio, with all due respect. He's like 5'7". Like, probably a great guy. She's never going to marry that guy. Justin Herbert, she could have children with him because he's 6'6". Good genetics. That's what women look for, bro. They look for good genetics. I mean, that matters to them. Like, I want my baby to make money.
Like, exactly. I agree.
Crazy take, but like that's just facts, dude.
Yeah. Edge, wide receiver, or O-line round 1. I think it's got to be D tackle or O-line. If it's not, dude, our offensive line is so bad. It's like I Like I said, Ben Barch is so ass. That guy is the worst left guard I think I've ever seen in my life. I know he's actually not that bad. The guy literally gets touched like with a finger and he breaks something.
Spencer's worst.
Dude,
I
I
know
like
he plays
Spencer more
right
than
guard a
Birch.
lot, but Burford's worse.
I think the
Bro,
only
I
reason
will
we don't like
never forget
Burford,
that man
yeah.
could go a whole season not allowing a fucking sack, and I still would never forgive him for letting Chris Jones go unblocked and losing us.
Yeah, I
the
don't think
Super
anyone
Bowl.
would. I don't think
I will
anyone.
never
Okay, yeah,
forgive him. I will
yeah.
never forgive him. I don't care. I don't
Okay, but
care.
what
I hope
happens
he
if
sleeps at night and has nightmares about it.
Brandon? What happens if Spencer came up to you one day and he just gave you a hug and just said, "You know what, Brandon? I'm sorry."
I'd push him the fuck off. If he beat the shit out of me, I'd be like, okay, let's go. Let's throw him. He's a big dude. He probably beat me up. I'm a big guy, but he's bigger than me. He probably beat the shit out of me.
It'd be Grant Cohn, Javon Killa 2.0, but Brandon Deutsch and Spencer Burford 1.0, but it's actually them throwing hands. Brandon, I got you.
That Javon Kinlaw video is so funny. One of my friends actually trained with Javon Kinlaw because he was rehabbing at the same time and said he was a great guy. And I'm like,
he's an idiot.
He's just an idiot. Like sunflower season shit. He's like,
yes.
I got a bigger dick than you, Grant.
Little Ding. I was like, what is happening right now? When that happened, I was like, what is going on? But how much money do the 49ers have going in to next season?
Well, do you see what Jake just said? Wide receiver 1 isn't as much of a need as people think. I agree. I evaluate a lot of tape. I know Jake does too. Ricky Pearsall is a wide receiver 1 and alpha.
I get that. And I agree with you guys 100%. It's just the healthiness. And I'm not like I told you before, I'm not saying Ricky Pearsall's I'm not saying he's injury prone until next year. If this happens next year again, then because for his rookie year, I kind of tossed that out the window. The guy got shot. That never happens to anyone. No rookie is just like, oh yeah, I got shot my rookie season. Yeah, where? In the chest? Yeah, right in the chest. Like, no, that never happens. If it's next year, if this happens again, yeah, exactly. See, Jake Dicker just said healthiness. The guy got a bullet blasted through the exactly.
The last 2 years, though.
People don't understand that.
Both fucking years, bro. It's not just being shot. He came back quicker from being shot than his knee issues.
Exactly. I agree. I just don't want to say the injury prone thing just yet, even though it is not looking great, and he's got to stay healthy for the rest of the season, or he is in like that's not a good look again. So, but how much money do the 49ers have? This has been something
let's look this up. How much cap do the Niners have? I don't think it's up.
I really want the Niners to go out and just get a great offensive lineman. Like, I really just like drafting wise, anything. I just want an offensive line. We're paying Purdy that much money. If you have the money, go get a guy. Go get a guy. Like, just go get a guy because I want an offensive line to be
okay. Good. They're gonna have, but this is before the Aiyuk deal, so I'll add 14 million to it,
or 14, or however much it is, because I think it could
53
be more.
million plus 14. So they have $67 million in cap space, probably.
67. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, I had to use the 670. Sorry.
Yeah. I did not know what it was for the longest time. I've been getting called Unk for a hot minute now. I'm 26, bro. I'm not Unk yet.
You're not Unk, dude. I hate when people say that. There's some people they're like 20. They're like my age, 20. They're like, oh, I'm Unk now. It's like, dude,
your life doesn't start till you're 18, bro. Like high school,
exactly.
Like everything's better after high school. Trust me.
Exactly. JA says rather sign than draft an O-line. Yeah, to be honest, the Niners aren't great at drafting O-line. Mike McGlinchey was so bad. I don't care.
He's low-key been balling this year, though, for
Dude,
Denver.
shut up. I know. I don't want to talk about it.
Crazy, bro. Well, he should be balling. He's like 6'10". Like,
yeah,
he should be balling.
He's huge. I definitely do. Could you search a free agent like offensive lineman?
Yeah. All
because dude, like just like we need a left guard and we need, I would say right tackle, but I don't like
need a fucking center.
And we need a center. Jake Brendel is worse than like he is so bad. It's actually ridiculous.
He's been playing okay the last.
No, he hasn't. Brandon, stop. Like everyone else.
Yes. He's been playing better than Matt Hennessy.
Okay, yeah, but like when people were saying, "Oh, Matt Hennessy actually might be pretty good," it's like, dude, like this is how bad our center position is. That Matt Hennessy looks better than our starting.
You want to hear the hottest take you're going to hear all day?
Give it to me.
One of the best signings of the season was them giving McKivitz that 2-year deal. Yeah, because
Dude, McKivitz is so bad. McKivitz against Will Johnson.
For the
Against
market,
Will Anderson, he was getting work.
That's a great deal for the market. And he only signed because he's best friends with Brock Purdy.
Listen, I understand Colt McKivitz. He's a great country guy. He probably hunts. He probably does all that. He does not know how to play right tackle. This guy against the best competition, he is so unbelievably ass. He is terrible. Like
this guy. There's a difference. He's okay.
Sure. You know what? I'll give him that. I'll give him he's mid. But
this guy win a Super Bowl with McKivitz as your right tackle.
This guy against Will Anderson this year, I've never seen a right tackle get worked that much. And it is Will Anderson, so I got to cut him some slack.
Did you see Will Anderson last night against the Bills?
Yeah, that guy's disgusting.
Bills right tackle last night.
Dude, Here
are the free agents. Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, I don't want Trey Hendrickson.
Tyler Linderbaum, center. Need him like crack in the 80s.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. But we have Jake Brendel, and Jake Brendel, his PFF score is unbelievable. I think we got to stick with him. You know what? I'm gonna get a Jake Brendel. I'm gonna get a Jake Brendel jersey. It's confirmed. I'm getting a Jake Brendel jersey.
Braden Smith, Travis Jones, Isaiah Likely, Jalen Phillips would be great. He fits the Niners. He's always fucking hurt.
Yeah, he is. And that's the guy that's on the Eagles, and he's like actually full on dominating, and then maybe the Niners could have traded for him. But yeah, I don't there's just this whole NFL. When's there ever been an NFL season with a 49ers drama? Like, why is Aiyuk talk happening on Friday, November 21st? Like this, why is this guy even in, like, it's just, we can never have a freaking just a smooth sailing season. And Jake Dicker says FPFF. I agree. It was a joke. I hate PFF. People use that. It's like, oh no, but it's PFF. Like, it's like, you know who uses PFF or like statistics? And Brandon, you're gonna just say
PFF sucks. No, PFF sucks.
No, but who uses that the most and it pisses you off and pisses me off?
David Lombardi.
Yes, thank you. That guy literally
Brock Purdy statistic, bro.
Purdy
could throw 8 picks and they'd be easy. Like, PFF it says the EPA per play was like, dude, shut the fuck up, bro. Like,
exactly. Well, Brandon,
I love when Lombardi posts the fucking swimming videos. He's working out and he has that, like, he looks like Jeffrey Donovan in Burn Notice, bro. Identical.
Dude,
have you seen Burn Notice? Jeffrey
Donovan. So.
He just has that stupid fucking face and he's like,
yes. We need a David Lombardi Grant stream. We need a debate. That would
never hop on Grant stream. He's a bitch comparatively. Grant has nuts, bro. Grant will interview and hop on anything.
Hey, Brandon,
say what you want about Grant. Like, David Lombardi won't do that. He's scared. And I used to like Lombardi, but I don't want my fucking guys just doing.
Brandon, maybe he's
like
Brandon
lobbying on the Niners at all times. God forbid we be critical of the team we fucking love so much. That's
Brandon,
why I'm passionate.
Brandon, maybe he's not a B. Maybe he's a nice, loving guy.
No, he's not a bitch. No, I said he acts most of the time. But like, he's probably a man of Jesus.
He probably loves.
He has the most slappable face, though.
Oh, he does. Oh my god. The worst videos is when he walks on the beach and he's like the San Francisco 49ers.
Look, and I hope he has a great life. He's made a lot of money. He's got a huge cult following of 49ers delusional fans that think they're winning the Super Bowl every year. And it's because of his statistics.
Yes.
But he looks identical to Jeffrey Donovan in Burn Notice. He does. Look it up. Look up Jeffrey Donovan in Burn Notice. Same fucking stupid ass face.
Jeffrey
Donovan when he talks. Yeah. No offense to Jeffrey Donovan.
Holy crap. That literally, yes.
Yeah. Bro.
Holy crap.
Yes, bro. Yeah.
That's actually insane. That is insane.
I don't want to diss other people though that have like reporters that have made a living, but like I'm so sick and tired of David Lombardi, dude, and the way he covers the team. Like I'm not saying you have to be Grant and like be negative 90% of the time. And I love Grant that he does that and he actually is a unbiased reporter. But there are times when Grant likes to bend.
No, and listen, I call out.
That's fine, but it's better than fucking Lombardi, bro. It's better than Lombardi.
I call Grant on that all the time. I'll text him. I'll be on his live stream and I'll say, dude, like Grant, you literally said this last week that this was good and now it's bad. Like, buddy, you're just D1 rage baiting at this point.
Well,
But like,
no. He's doing what Colin Coward's now doing. Like he'll rage bait sometimes. I do it too. I mean, I'll rage
yeah,
bait.
oh, I do too. You get the views from
Yeah.
rage baiting. So like, why not? But like,
But
no, that's the
we
reason
need someone in the middle of Lombardi and Grant, like in terms of like can ask the tough questions and isn't slopping the Niners all the time.
I really like that's the reason I love Grant because I remember I started listening to David Lombardi for the first time. Like he is just I don't know. It's just like
I had
you
to
said.
block him. I had to block
Purdy
him.
could literally throw 24 interceptions in a game, break a world record. Purdy could literally run into like an end zone, run out of the field, and he would just talk and say, "Wow, such a great move from Purdy." Like he's just I don't know. He's
David
annoying.
Lombardi wants to be with Brock Purdy more than Jenna Purdy, more than his wife. He is in love with Brock Purdy. I've never seen somebody love another player in a relationship.
Brennan, you know what?
He has
you know
dreams about Brock Purdy, and I don't know. I mean, you may or may not have to. I'm not going to say it.
Brennan, you know what the best thing was you ever said? And actually, I have went back to watch it multiple times. Is when the one question was asked on Grant's stream, like, what can the 49ers look forward to? And you're like, Kristen Juszczyk's outfits.
I like her outfits. It is something
to
look forward to.
I didn't think of that at all. And when you said that out of the blue, you're just sitting there. You're like, Kristen Juszczyk's outfits. I was
trying so hard not to laugh. He was like,
I know,
he was trying to keep a straight face.
I know. Brandon, last little one last question. Just your initial thoughts on Aiyuk. What do you think's gonna happen? Just give your initial ending of this stream. Just any condolences to Aiyuk. What do you have to say to let's say Brandon Aiyuk just strolls across the stream? What do you have to say to Brandon Aiyuk, loser?
Nothing. I don't have to say anything to him. Like, thanks for stealing our money. Like, what do we? Like,
hey, he didn't steal our money. He played and he got 200 some yards and no touchdowns.
Well, theoretically, we should be blaming Kyle and John for paying him. It's not Aiyuk's fault for getting paid.
Do you
it's
think
his fault for the actions after getting paid?
I've heard. This will be the last question I ask you. Have you seen? There's a lot of people talking on Twitter right now about maybe John Lynch being in the hot seat after this whole voided contract. Do you think that's a thing?
I think he should have been in the hot seat 2 years ago.
Really? Listen, the thing about I don't think he should be in the hot seat. I think he's done some bad things, but he's led this team to 2 Super Bowls.
Has he, or is Kyle Shanahan?
Well, I mean, John Lynch also has to draft, and John Lynch also has made really good trades. Like I thought, I did think that was a good deal. The Chase Young, I thought that was really good, even though Chase Young was probably the most laziest player I've ever seen in my life. I think John Lynch has done some good things and some idiotic things, but I think hot seat is a little bit of a stretch, but I think this Aiyuk thing definitely pulls him closer to being on that seat just because it makes you look bad. It makes it John Lynch, he should have had more of a say. He just should have had this is your team. You're the general manager. Why does Kyle Shanahan have to walk into your office and say, no, keep him? No, this is your decision.
I don't fuck with any GM that doesn't prioritize the trenches first. That's all I'll say. And he hasn't.
Okay.
O-line, D-line, that's how you build a Super Bowl team. Look at every fucking team that's won a Super Bowl in history. They've had a good offensive line and a good defensive line. That's how it starts. I don't care. Your receiver can run look at the Dolphins had Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
And they didn't
do shit because their offensive line and D-line were horrible.
Yeah.
I don't want us to be that. I don't give a fuck about play call. Like Kyle has done. I'm tired of the shit Kyle gives. He's done an excellent job with what he's gotten, what he's had.
Exactly.
The Niners don't even get 5 wins if Kyle Shanahan isn't the head coach this year. They don't make it to the Super Bowl in either of their appearances without Kyle Shanahan. I know he choked, quote unquote. The players choked too. It's not just on Kyle. And I'm going to be I think he deserves a lifetime contract. I don't care.
I do too. Well,
he's incredible.
He is. I love Kyle Shanahan. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Aiyuk is officially no longer a 49er. Make sure you guys go check out Brandon Deutsch on all social media platforms. TikTok is TikTok's your big thing, right? I also have to make you your YouTube intro. I forgot to do that, and I need to do that.
Oh, dude, I'll pay you for it. I appreciate it.
No, I don't want any money. I want
I am like a boomer when it comes to fucking editing and stuff. I am a boomer.
Really?
I'm basically I'm like basically 70 years old when it comes to editing. Like I know how to edit on CapCut now. I don't know how to edit. I've self-taught thumbnails. My thumbnails need a lot of work though. Not gonna
I
lie.
actually just started. I'll send you a thumbnail I literally just made. Like because I used to pay a guy. Like I paid that one guy, but then I was like, you know what? I want to start making my own. I'll send you the one that I literally made for this stream. I don't know if it's good or not, but yeah, dude. I've started editing. God, when I was like 10, like on
That's great.
iMovie, dude. Like I would just go and edit on iMovie. So like, yeah, I don't know. But
Well, I
ladies and
appreciate
gentlemen,
you having me on, bro.
no problem, man. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys go follow Brandon on all social media platforms. It's just Brandon Deutsch. Are you German?
My last name is German. My dad's side of the family was Polish Jew.
Polish. I'm a
Like,
Polish too. Let's
yeah,
go. I'm Polish. Polish, baby. Come on.
yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe. Go follow Brandon. Peace out, y'all. Brandon Aiyuk is a loser.